Okay, we're going to try to do this again, but this is going to just be a regular reading. I tried to do a live stream earlier and it just did not work. I am actually live right now. I'm hoping that this works. So hello everyone, welcome in the chat. I'll give you guys a minute. I just set this like just 15 minutes ago, so a lot of people didn't get the notification. So I need to give everybody a little bit of time to pop in here. So hello, London. Hello, Virgo Paris 79. Casey Baby Bear 11. Hello, Virgo Tiger Jason. Hello. Hey, Casey. Hi. Yeah, so let's just, that was difficult. I guess like Verizon is out still. Hi, Mike Miller, J8S. Hello, Osmosis Wolf Eye. Hello. I guess power like internet services out for people. Mine has been kind of glitchy all day. I was on X trying to refresh. It wasn't working. Trying to get everything just to work. And that live stream was absolute hell. That was absolute hell. So just be patient with me, you guys. Want the Q&As. I'm going to try to do it again on Friday and reset everything. So your screen just froze. That's what I'm saying. And I'm also looking for moderators for the Q&A on both channels, Moon Pie Tarot and House of Virgo, who are in the Eastern time zone, because I need people to be somewhat available at night for me to do the live streams. Okay. Thank you, Witch Woman. Yeah, mine was on my phone. That's just the issue. Just a pain in the butt. Oh, are you? If you would like to be a moderator for the live streams, Casey, that would be great if you have availability. I know you drive a lot. But yeah, I've got some people who I need volunteers, and I'm gonna have to give you the rundown on how the live stream Q&As work. So if you're interested, send me an email at houseovirgo. Okay. Let's take a look here. Sure, I'm here a lot noise at night if you need someone to. I do. Thank you. Okay, so what time do we have now? How many minutes are we in? All right, 2 more minutes, and then we're going to start the readings in 2 minutes. So everybody pop on in, say hello, sit tight. We're going to get into this. I kept thinking all day that it was Thursday, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do the live stream Q&A, and then I'm going to pop on and do the weekend reading. And I'm like, wait, it's only Wednesday. What's going on? My day was full of work. Full of work, Jason. Thank you for asking. Hi, Shauna1313. Welcome in. Yep, just worked my butt off all day. Which woman says, I had a commercial? Mike Miller says, hopefully everyone had a great day. Peace. Thank you. Hope you guys had a good day as well. All right. We got 1 minute left, countdown, and then we're going to do this reading. And so tonight I'm going to do a Celtic cross reading just to see, it's not, I didn't channel. We're just flying by the seat of our pants tonight. See what shows up for you guys. So if you are watching, please say hello in the chat. Hey, Kisu, welcome in. Welcome in. If you are here, please let yourself be known. Say hello in the chat. Let yourself be known. So everybody can hear me okay, I presume. Nobody's saying they can't hear you. And hopefully we will maintain this connection for the time, maybe the next 30 minutes that we do this live stream. Okay, 50, 51, 52, 53, 56, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get into this reading. Welcome in, Virgos. Welcome in. All right, let's take a look. Ready? We're going to take a look. Celtic cross. Past position. 6 of Wands in the reverse. The present. Ooh. 6 of Swords in the upright. Crowning. You've got the 9 of Cups. Driving this reading. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Crowning down upon you. I'm sorry, this benefit. Crowning down upon you is the 8 of Pentacles. Coming towards you is the 8 of Wands. Your advice is temperance. External to you, you have the 2 of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, you've got hope. And the outcome is the Chariot. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, Virgo, is all about you. Verdict coming in. Okay, what was wrong will be made right. That's what I'm picking up here. The struggle, if it's a financial thing, the struggle is coming to an end here. If it's in a relationship, you do have someone who is coming in to offer some kindness and warmth and support. Okay, so that's the overall message. So the past position, Virgo, definitely a sense of feeling like you don't have much support in the past, feeling like it's been a struggle, not feeling like you're where you wanted to be. Okay. You're coming from that place, and the current energy is the 6 of Swords. So you're leaving that place now. Okay. Necessary transition is happening, whether you want it or not. It's happening. Now, some of you, maybe you do want it. Some of you might be making or taking action. And it's mostly like a mindset. See, I feel like with the 6 of Wands in the reverse, this feels like maybe your mindset was in the reverse, where you just you weren't willing to change something or make some kind of sacrifice for something. And that left you without much support or people around you, or feeling like you could be on top of the world. But see, your mindset is changing here, which is really good. Okay. See, with your mindset changing, that tells me that you're whatever you were thinking, or however you were thinking in the past, wasn't bringing you the results that you needed. Now you're changing things, and you've got the 9 of Cups, which means your wishes and the things that you want to have happen in the manifesting are on the other side of the way you were thinking. You're changing your mindset. Okay. Love is delayed right now. And I feel like for a lot of you, or offers that would make you very happy are on the delay right now. Okay. Because you're going through some major shifts in your life. Even with the 8 of Pentacles, like your mindset is, let me just get this done. Let me put in this effort. Let me make this work. Let me make something happen here. All right. So, and that's such a typical Virgo thing, because I feel like Virgo will try one way, and if that doesn't work out for them, then they just kind of change up the plan and they put their effort into the new plan. Virgos are very determined. And I see that as you being very determined, especially in your career, especially in your daily routine. Some of you, maybe you have like ADD or ADHD or whatever it is, and it's a real struggle to stay on the path. So a lot of you are doing something about that as well. But I feel like, even the love thing, some of you are like, I'm not even interested in love right now. Like, I got to focus on my money. I need to focus on work. You could be getting offers and you could be denying them and just saying, got to get that rent paid. Got to get those bills paid. Got to get that car payment paid, or that mortgage paid off, So I definitely feel like you got a plan. Now, the good thing is with the 8 of Wands, sorry, I was like, wait, how many are there? With the 8 of Wands is good news coming in. So all this hard work and effort that you're putting in, your mindset changing, is going to bring you the results you want. And you just have to be transparent and keep at it. Okay, you just have to keep at it, because it's going to come. And so this feels to me like we're looking at the rest of, it's already like mid-January, so we're going into mid-February. A lot of you are going to get a lot of, like, there's Cupid's arrows, so I do feel like there's going to be love offers coming in as well. But usually this is just a card of good news. Good news. Things are going to start changing very fast for you. And it's kind of like your future self is going to thank you for what you're doing today. So putting in that effort, changing the game up a little bit to have the result that you want, to get those wishes, that contentment, that happiness, that joy, changing the game up is what's going to really make this change. So the way you've been thinking in the past has not produced the results for some reason that you needed. So this is not about changing your place. This is about changing your approach. And that approach change brings you what you want. Now, in terms of love, this very well could be something didn't work out in the past and you have moved yourself away from that situation. You're focused on work, getting your money. You're not interested in love right now, or any love offers that are coming in. Your headspace right here, if you can see, is the daily grind. That's your headspace. Okay. And if you were in the live stream earlier, I want to bring up something that I did a tiny little reading in there. And I want to tell you, if you saw it, then you know what I'm going to talk about. But I know a lot of you weren't in there. That tiny little reading talked about you trying to get your needs met, either from a person, place, or thing. And what you received in return was, yes, I'll meet those needs and I'll make sure that I get that to you by a certain date. And when that certain date came, it never happened. And you go back and you're like, hey, what happened? I thought you were going to do this thing. And that person said, oh, yeah, I just got really busy. And, I or something came up, but I promise I will get it done in a couple of days. So you're like, oh, okay, no problem. I understand. A couple of days go by. That person still hasn't followed through. So now you're like, what the heck's going on? I feel like I'm nagging. Am I nagging? No, I'm not nagging. They told me they were going to do it. And then you go and you approach again. And then this person starts getting angry at you and starts making you feel guilty about asking them for something. But you're like, but I asked you and you said you would. You committed to it verbally, but they never followed through. So they start making you feel bad. And then they say, whatever, look, I'll get it done this day. That next day comes and nothing happened again. And in that reading, I saw you actually going to that person, not taking any more excuses, because it was feeling like that person that you were dealing with was very passive aggressive, right? So that's someone who's like kicking the can for it, saying they're going to do something, but then they're really mad at you for requiring that from them. And instead of just saying to you, sorry, I'm not available to do that, I can help you find someone else do it, or I'm not, you'll have to find someone else. Instead of saying that, because they have a lot of pride and ego and insecurity, they tell you they're going to do it and then they don't follow through with it. And that's frustrating. It's passive aggressiveness. It's bullshit. So what happens is I saw you finally laying it down and saying, never mind, I'll get somebody else who can meet my needs in the way I need them to be met. And you cut it off. And that person all of a sudden shows up to give you what you need. But the real kicker and the real change, and that's part of this mindset shift, is that you don't give them another chance. You're like, sorry, you missed the boat. You missed the boat. You had three chances to do it and you didn't follow through. You just garbled a lot of BS. I got somebody else to do it. And that's the shift and the change. So that might have something to do with what's happening here. Okay. So kind of like, maybe it's a job situation. Yeah, we're going to give you the raise. Yeah. And they tell you when, and then it doesn't happen. And finally you're like, I got another job. And then they're like, oh no, we have the money right here. Sorry. I got another job, and they're ready, willing, and motivated to meet me where I'm at. Okay. So there's definitely a shift that's happening in your life right now. And it's mostly about you making the necessary change here to get yourself in a better position. Okay. And because of that, you wind up getting these needs met and these wishes met, whatever it is that you're trying to have done for yourself, right? 8 of Wands all starts coming in. So you remove this blockage of what's happening, or a person, place, or thing that was purposely blocking you. But, Virgo's got a good heart. They want to believe the best, in everyone. But I don't know exactly what your situation is, but I feel like this next month, a major shift starts happening. Okay. Now, your advice here, stay calm. Your advice, Virgo, is to stay calm and centered and grounded and remain moderate in your decisions and your choices, to be patient with yourself, because what's external to you is still hemming and hawing. And I know that's why you got to, like, Virgo, you're taking the reins is what I see. You're taking the reins. Okay. Whatever this has to do with, you're taking the reins in your life, creating your own destiny. You're not waiting on anybody else. Okay. So you're still going to come up against, the thing is, you're going to come up against people who are going to be this way. Okay. And that's just life. And then you're going to come up with against people who are with you. And that's why I feel like you need to, it basically is, the cards are telling me, what I'm getting is that you basically need to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. That's just point. Don't be hanging on somebody's every word. If they don't show up after the first time and they have a good excuse, that's fine. But then the second time comes around, they either follow through or they're out. It's got to be that way. It just has to be that way. Otherwise, you're falling for the hype of, somebody just leading you down a road that's going nowhere. Okay. So this is all about you knowing, and it's a real lesson. It feels more like anything about not letting your feelings keep you stuck on, well, you love the place that you work so much and you're in such a routine and you made great friends, but you can't pay your bills. What's more important? I mean, you could have all those friends and keep them all, and you can live in a cardboard box by the side of the road. Or you could be in a relationship with someone that's just absolutely not meeting your needs at all, but you have like such an attachment to them and you have feelings for them, but they're just not, like, the relationship's going nowhere. So you can stay in that relationship and lower your expectations, or you could wake up and say, oh, I deserve better than this, and open yourself up to receiving that. So it looks like to me that you start taking the reins yourself here. Okay. And in terms of your hope, you got the star. So this is all about renewal. And like I said, you're going to have a lot of support going forward in the next 30 days. And the outcome is a Chariot. Point blank, period. This is movement. This is action and change. This is like putting in your destination in your GPS and saying, this is the way to go. And let me take no tolls and the fastest way to get there. Moving smart. It's just about moving smart. So I feel like overall, whatever you were doing before that wasn't working for you, it's time to change it 100%. And it feels like you need to stand by your convictions and stick by what it is that you need. And don't let anybody tell you that your needs are ridiculous. If you're trying to get a raise or you're shooting for the moon with a job, and somebody says, well, that's ridiculous, you can't do that, or that's ridiculous that you expect me to do this and do that. Like, it's not ridiculous. If somebody is not able to meet you where you are, it's not ridiculous for you to say, oh, sorry, that's not going to work out for me. Oh my gosh, what do I do with the 22 years of being separated from this person? Should I go back? You've been separated from someone for 22 years? I mean, that's right. That is a private reading for sure. For sure. I don't know all the details because And so I just cannot, I'm not going to pull cards. I don't know the situation at all. I mean, is that like your mom or something? Or, I mean, I don't know. All right, let me get some Chinese signs and see who's showing up here. What's your Chinese signs? Hey, Bella, maybe you'll be able to give that person Mo Money Millions a personal reading. All right, let's take a look. Chinese signs showing up. All right, we got Year of the Dragon. I can't believe this live stream is working out so beautifully. And the one earlier was just such a bomb. Year of the Dog. Year of the Tiger. Year of the Snake. Year of the Pig. Year of the Rooster. And Year of the Rat. And one more, Year of the Rabbit. So that could be you. Just a little bit of a qualifier there for you guys. All right, let's see what else is showing up here for you. Oh, Mo asked because Streamlabs was like, hey, don't mind that Streamlabs thing. That's from earlier. I forgot to change that. It's my ADD. I got to get on some medicine. I think I'd get a lot more done if I was better focused. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. So in terms of a relationship, if you're completely single, yeah, I know right now you're not focusing on love. You're not focusing on that. You're just you're just doing the daily grind. I mean, things are definitely going to shift for you. Maybe stay a little bit open because you never know who's going to come in. Okay, go on a couple of dates. You never know. Somebody might be part of your soul tribe who shows up and asks you out or makes a love offer to you. Okay. Hi, Margot. Let's see what else you have here. There you go. That's just what I was saying. Oh my gosh. Date night. So I'm hearing stay open to a date night while you're doing your grind. Nobody said you got to get married or you got to get into a committed relationship, but definitely stay open. Let's see. Oh, I just got to. Yep, there you go. Our network is operating normally. A reported Verizon outage may affect reaching Verizon customers. That's me. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so stay open for that date night. It's okay to be wined and dined, and then you just be like, end the date, and then say, I got to go back to work. Don't get too, what is it called? When you're so laser focused, you can't see anything else going around or happening around you. Got to open up a little bit. What do you do about being unexpectedly homeless and it feels like a dead stop brick wall, pulling teeth, stagnant? Stay in faith. Oh, that's probably why we didn't have a lot of moderators on. A lot of people, yeah, that's fine. That's probably why we don't have many views either. So many people power out. What is going on with this power outage? What is going on? I'm so grateful for the 109 people that are here right now. Okay, cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. So I'm telling you, my readings are on point here. I am telling you, this is a major shift and a change. All right, let's get into some initials. Hold on. All right, some initials and birth dates, special numbers. All right, you have the letter K, the letter S, the letter Z, the letter L. You have a G, an initial I. We have Capricorn showing twice. Double Capricorn here. Also Scorpio and Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Casey. Okay, somebody's getting LASIK or had LASIK, to eyes. All right, you've got the 4th, the 6th, the 1st, the 11th, the 16th, and the 14th. in terms of birth dates. We do have 60, could be age or year of birth. You also have the 8th and the 9th, the 18th and the 19th. The 11th is showing up here again. You have 1111, special angel number. And whenever you see, and if you are seeing 111 or 1111 a lot, that's a sign that your angels are with you, at least how I take it, and that you're on the right path. It's just a reminder. Keep doing what you're doing. You also have the 5th, the 15th. You have, I said the 18th. I think I did. And the 8th. Also 58, 48, 56, 46. Ages 41, 51. Okay, so if that resonates for you, let me know in the chat here or in the comments. All right, let's get some charms and see. I'm trying to get the reading to you and done so that I don't want to rush you, but I'm so afraid my connection's going to go out. All right, let's take a look. What charms showing up here? Oh, okay. Well, this is just stuck, but you do have a snake. So somebody could be born in the year of the snake. It is stuck in my spoon. There we go. All right. Somebody born in the year of the snake. Or this can represent for someone shedding the skin. Shedding the skin. Okay. Shedding the old and being bright and shiny new. Also, next for the charm, you do have balloons. So a connection to balloons, maybe a birthday party or some kind of party that you might be attending in the next 30 days, or a surprise party for someone being planned. No, it's not your birthday. Unless you are, if you're not a Virgo sun, it could be your birthday. And there's a surprise party being planned for you. Also strawberry. Okay. Strawberry shortcake. Somebody likes strawberry shortcake. Or strawberry yogurt. There's just this beautiful, the flavor of strawberry. Oh, and awesome. You have an angel. And this says, angels watching over me. So you do have an angel watching over you, Virgo. You're going down the right path. That's what I feel like your message is. I'm also picking up Leo and Pisces. So you're on the right path, Virgo. Just keep going. Went tanning at the gym today. Burnt, so I may be peeling a little. Oh, hello, Bolani. Happy New Year to you as well. Let's see. Valentine's Day, he gets out. I've bought a heck of balloons. Kisu says, Eli, LOL, born of year of the snake. Oh, okay. Hi, Karen Lynn. Welcome in. Hi, Sean. Welcome in. I just want to catch up on everybody. Thank you, Minecrafty, for being here. Appreciate that. You're welcome, Joshua. I'm glad you were able to get something from this reading. Wonderful. Thank you, Kisu. This felt like a needed to be said reading. Do you know what I'm saying? Does anybody, if you guys want to do some questions, some tarot reads, you can use the super chat. I've enabled it, and I'll pull some cards. $20 for 3 cards. Feel free. I'm going to hang out for a little bit because I feel like my internet connection might be okay. So feel free to, if you want a reading, $20, 3 cards in the super chat. It should be connected. I think it is. I enabled it earlier. And I will be here. I will be here. I'll be here a while. Ain't going nowhere. I'll be here a while. Ain't going nowhere. definitely. There's so much crazy stuff going on in the world right now. I mean, I'm wondering, like, are we going to go to war with Iran? 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 I don't even know how to say that. So much crazy. Can I do CA? Oh, Canada? Is that Canada? Yeah, it'll recognize your currency. It changes it automatically. Or is that, yeah, CA is Canada, right? Hi, Mo Money Millions. Welcome. Hey, Melly. How are you? Good to see you, girl. We're going to do some super chat readings. Oh, Cash App. Yeah, you guys can do Cash App. Sorry, I didn't know that's what that was. You could do Cash App, or you could do the super chat, whatever you want to do. I'll give you my Cash App if you want that. You should know it because I had it out there before. Good, Melly. Did you lose power or internet service out in California? I saw like LA was hit, all up and down the East Coast. Chicago looked like Alabama was hit. Really crazy. Oh, you have it. Okay, good. Hi, Annie Bug. Welcome in, sweetheart. We're gonna this portion of the reading. We're gonna do Q&A. I'm gonna try it again here. If anybody wants to do Cash App or Super Chat, it's $20 for 3 cards. Let me put it in here. Or you can do PayPal. Let me just write it in. I'll be here a while. Ain't going nowhere. I will actually put my PayPal right here. There you go. Yeah, let's just try to hang out. I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff, do some readings. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, there we go. Let me pin it. Oh, I can't pin it? Why won't it let me pin it? Damn it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been trying to follow like the news. You know, that's what you do when you get to be my old age. You want to see what's current events and going on in the world, you know? And people are like, oh, but it's so negative. It's not negative. Why is it negative to want to see what's going on in the damn world? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is up with that? All right, there we go. Okay. So if you have, let's see, the energy has been weird lately for me. Maybe my Scorpio is coming out. Oh, maybe. Maybe. My phone jumped off the stand. From which woman? What the heck? All right, let me know if you've sent a PayPal or a Cash App and ask me your question. We're going to try and do this again. Let's see. You get paranormal activity, witch woman? Do tell. If that stuff, like, sometimes it happens to me. It's not often, but sometimes it does. And it literally freaks me out. Like, I can't do that. I can't deal with that. This stuff scares me. Yes, welcome to the Q&A portion of the reading. We're going to do some personals here. Let's get back to these. Okay, let's see. Oh, you do a ghost box? Now, I have seen some people doing that on YouTube, and I was like, that is freaking me out. Hi, Kit Winters from Texas. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you do tarot, and you got 100. And which woman does tarot? She's got 120 decks. Wow. Are you a tarot reader? Do you read tarot cards for people? Like, do you do it professionally? I got cursed out in Gettysburg on the bridge. Oh, Gettysburg is a freaky place. There's a place in PA. I can't remember what it's called, but it's where, like, the Battle of Washington and all that was. You know, with the redcoats and the Revolutionary War. I think maybe it is Gettysburg. And oh my God, that place it's beautiful. Hey, Justice 1763. Thank you. Good to see you. Yeah, it's Gettysburg. Yeah. They have a big park out there. And there's a lot of haunted stuff out there. Oh, for family right now? Do you ever do it professionally? Ever want to do it professionally? I had so when I was a kid, I had I've been to Ireland like 7 times. And there's an old folklore about the banshee in Ireland. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that. I think there's a movie out about it too. And so, like, when someone dies, you can hear her scream at night, and it's like all night long. And when I was about, I don't know, 6, I was asleep. I was at my grandparents' house and I was asleep, had the window open, like cracked a little bit. And I could hear her screaming throughout the night. It was the most terrifying thing. And I wound up going to sleep in my grandmother's bed, my granny's bed with her. And I was there for like 3 months. So it was like a devastating, traumatic experience. But yeah, that banshee is real. And you could hear her no matter how far away. Scary. No, when my grandfather died, I didn't hear it. So I don't know, maybe. And then I'm like, well, was I dreaming? I mean, it was only 6, but I still have the visual and the sound in my head. No, she just does that. Like, let me see, I'm gonna look it up. Let me see if I can put it up here for you guys. The story of the banshee. Let me see. Oh, see if I can get that on there. Hold on a minute. Let me look. Oh, this just lets me do people. It doesn't let me. Oh, I don't know. So the story of the Banshee is a female spirit from Irish folklore whose wailing cry warns of an impending death in a family, originating from ancient Irish mourners who are called keeners, paid to lament the dead, becoming a supernatural messenger after death. Her appearance varies from a beautiful woman to an old hag, sometimes with long hair or in rags, often appearing before death to specific families, with her sound ranging from soft singing to blood curdling shrieks, depending on her connection to the family. Oh. The legend stems from professional female mourners or keeners who sang sorrowful songs at funerals. They were sometimes seen as sinful for accepting payment and became banshees after death, continuing their mournful duty. The banshee doesn't cause death, but heralds it, giving families time to prepare. Traditionally, banshees were tied to specific Irish families, particularly those with O or Mac names, and only waited for them. Interesting. Apparently there's a movie called The Banshee, and I think is it new? Is it a new movie? I would not dare to watch it because I feel like, oh, no. Well, 2006. So that's not new. 20 years. I thought there was a newer one. I could have sworn there was a new, or maybe it was maybe it's like I don't know. It doesn't look like it's new. 2006, I guess. Yeah, so that's kind of it's kind of scary. But it only happens in Ireland, so if you're not in Ireland, you never have to worry about it. There's so much, like, if you want to go do any kind of like paranormal investigation, or you just want to experience, go to the old world countries, because even like there was a story. Oh, hey Brian, thank you. There was a story about, you remember the earthquake in 2011 in March over in Japan, and when Fukushima nuclear reactor went down, and there was a lot of deaths over in that trifecta area. And people have reported that years later, there would be paranormal, like the dead walking around, maybe more on the line of apparitions, where they would like get into somebody's car and then they would disappear, like weird stuff. You could look it up online. There's definitely, Pennsylvania also has a lot of paranormal activity as well. A lot of it is on the East Coast as well, because the cities here are so old, for sure. What is there anything in particular, Brian, that you want to ask, or you just want 3 cards in general just to see what comes out? I can do that for you. Oh, let me check, honey. I got it, Case. Thank you. So let's see, Brian. Brian is asking. So you got the King of Pentacles, Brian. Yeah, I was like, Casey, I didn't think you lived in Canada. I was very confused. So, all right, you've got yourself showing up here, Brian. Oh, just ignore ignore Streamlabs. Doesn't know what he's talking about. And you've got love. Okay. So let me just tell you this. You're very guarded. I will say that. You have very harsh boundaries up. I think by default, I don't know why, but I feel like you're not trusting. It's not that you have a trust issue. It's just that you scour maybe anybody that you meet or will meet. In the reverse though, Brian, this is telling me that let your guard down a little bit. Try not to be too critical or anything like that, because you're going to make a love connection for sure. And I do feel like from now through, I want to say the end of May into June, you'll be connecting with someone for sure. But you kind of, and this person might even bring your guard down, right? Because this is a beautiful connection here. So that's good. Could be a Gemini, and it could also be another Virgo, Taurus, and I'm assuming you're a Virgo or a Capricorn. Casey says, wish I could tell my story about this old house I lived in as a kid. Was a tree farm. Oh, yeah, we would love to hear that. Hi, Matthew O'Neill. Welcome in. Casey, what do you want to know, girl? You're so welcome, Brian. Thank you so much for your donation. Hi, Katie Richards, 6300. Welcome from Australia. Thank you so much for being here in the chat. This second portion of tonight's reading, I am doing Q&A, tarot readings, personal readings. All the information is in the link at the top of the chat. And as you can see, the ticker right here also has all the information. I can't do it. All the information you need. So if you would like to get a personal reading, we tried to do it earlier today, like around 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So almost 3 hours ago, and it was a complete failure. Something was wrong here on my end. And then, of course, I had like a lot of religious people showing up in the chat who, if I can't even tell you how many times I've been condemned for doing tarot card readings because they're evil. And I need to find the Lord. All right. Let's see. 3-card pull on love or on the person on my mind. All right, we'll see what comes out. All right, let's see. 3-card pull on love. What flipped? You got the moon. Another flipper. Oh, well, I don't know who the person is on your mind. I don't need to know. But there is someone here who's coming out of hiding, whom is going to be making a love offer. For sure. Let's see. A proposal or a love offer. Let's see. One more card, please, for Case or Ace. Definitely coming out of hiding. And if you're hiding from this person or feeling like you're isolated from them, they're going to try to bring you out of whatever you're doing. There's a coming out here. Oh, my face is on the screen. Just noticed. Yeah, I put you up there. Say hi to Casey, everybody. She's live on the screen. So, yeah. So in terms of love, is a person on your mind, expect some type of proposal or love offer coming to you, honey. Hi, Martine. Welcome in. Martine Love 5159. There is a cold case close to my area that is corrupt, and the chief of police that opened it back up, and they managed to get him out of there because of how badly corrupt it is. He wrote a book. Oh. I'm not really sure I understand. There is a cold case close to my area that is corrupt. The chief of police opened it back up, and they managed to get him out of there because, they got the chief of police out of there because he was corrupt. Is that what you're saying? I'm thinking maybe that's what you're saying. Not 100% sure. Crazy. Oh, the chief of police solved it. Okay. Who did they manage to get out of there? That's the part I don't know. The guy isn't in jail. They got the chief of police out. So the chief of police solved it, but he's corrupt. Is that what you're saying? Sorry if is it me? I'm not I'm trying to follow. I don't fully understand. So the chief of, that's what I'm guessing you're saying. The chief of police opened up the case. He solved it, and then they got rid of him because he was corrupt. She's in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Casey, you're in Jersey. I forgot. Duh, Canada. The guy that killed Barbara Miller got away with it. Who's Barbara Miller? I don't know who that is. No, the town was corrupt. Oh. Oh, there's a cold case close to the area is corrupt. And the chief of police opened it back up. Yeah. I will. I'll Google it because I'm not following what you're saying. Sorry. I'm not sure. I'll look it up. Sunbury, Pennsylvania. So you like crime? I like crime too. I like when they solve the cases. I don't like crime. I'm fascinated with this, not like serial killers are kind of fascinating. You know what I mean? Because there's such anomalies and how they could do the things they do, and they have no empathy or emotion, or people who there was a guy in Florida, a young guy, he was 23 or 24, and he was lying to his parents forever, about a whole bunch of stuff. And then the father was catching on, trying to uncover the lies. And the kid killed his mother and father, and then he dismembered them. And I'm just how can you, what kind of place do you have to be in to dismember a person? I mean, even your own family members, people you love. What mindset are you in that allows you to do something like that? That's the kind of stuff when it's not like a fetish or anything. That's what I'm interested. What kind of mindset like was Jeffrey Dahmer in that allowed him to eat people? Hey Jose, yeah, I did go back on live. I said we try it again. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff, like the psychology of that stuff is just fascinating. Yes, the guy that stole, Casey says, the guy that stole hundreds of skeletons from PA is mind blowing to me. And I got news for you guys. And I was on Grizzly True Crime and I told her about it. Gisela, my great grandmother is buried in that cemetery in PA. I think my mom said she's on the Catholic port because it's a really big cemetery and it's like partially in Philly and like the Philadelphia County and the other part is somewhere. And yeah, my mom texted me and she was like, your great grandmother's buried there. I'm like, did they dig her up her grave? So we're waiting to hear back. I don't know. I didn't hear anything. So I'm hoping that they didn't dig her up. Her bones aren't hanging there. I never knew my great grandmother because it was my father's grandmother and my dad was like super old when he had me. So she held me in her arms when I was born, but she died like right after that. But apparently, yeah, my mom's like, you're not gonna believe this. Yeah, somewhere I forget the name of it, but that's just so he was selling the bones and stuff online. Like he was a creepy dude. He was selling that stuff online, which is illegal. Yes, that's insane. And they're selling stuff made with human bones on Facebook. That's where it was. Yeah. He was selling it on Facebook. And then they said they went in there and there was a corpse hanging from his rafters. Like there's that they probably just uncovered like the tip of the iceberg with that guy because he could have been a serial killer in the making or because he was young, like he was in his early 20s. He had them as trophies in his basement also. Yes, yeah, that's crazy. Like, and people are like, why don't you just go to the Muddin Museum there in Philly? Is that what it's called? Muddin or Muddlin or something, where they have all the body parts and stuff, the museum. You could just go there. Thank you, Casey. I hope she's still there. I'm sure I don't know, because if there's bones are scattered everywhere, they got to do DNA testing. And that cemetery, some of those bones are hundreds of years old. I don't know how DNA long it lasts. I don't know about forensics or anything. But yeah, that's like there's some crazy people out there. For sure. And people like come in the chat and they're like, you're doing tarot card reading is evil. Like, let me tell you about evil. I'm not doing anything evil here. I don't have a bone in my body that I would ever want to hurt anybody. If I do, it's sorry, I'm a Virgo. I could be a bitch sometimes, but I would never like go to those kind of lengths because I feel like people who watch crime stories are not crazy. Because if they were crazy, they'd be on the other side and out there committing the crimes. I don't know how we have such sick people in this life. Well, I think we always have. There's always like part of the human condition. There's always people out there who, it's the question of like, is it nature versus nurture? Are these people born this way or were they nurtured to be this way? Oh, Judy wrote me back. Hi, Kelly, you can keep it. We can do a 30-minute reading. And that was a bit crazy. Okay. I'll have to write her back. Yeah, so much. I feel like the more we watch crime stuff on TV, the more like who was I talking to not long ago? And they were like, you keep watching all crime stuff, it's going to make you very negative. And I'm like, it does the opposite. It makes me very grateful for all the kindness and the loving people that are in the world. You know what I mean? Or that cross my own paths. Doesn't have that like effect. KC says, I'm native and Geronimo's one of my ancestors, if you know what I'm referring to. I do. I do. So my middle son, my second boy, got into that 23andMe thing. And he did this whole ancestry thing on my dad's side of the family. And he went back so far, like apparently we're part of the royal kings of the Vikings or something. I was like, I wonder how much of that's really true. I don't know, but they can trace it. I would think it's their soul. Yeah, probably. But they like I heard that they say like sociopaths are created and psychopaths are born. Like they're missing some kind of part of their brain. They have cold empathy. They don't feel things in terms of their emotions. They don't I don't know if they not have emotions. It just for them to like dismember a person, it's like, why are you getting upset? I mean, but those people in some regard, I wonder, well, how can you have a job as like a medical examiner? Wouldn't you have to have some type of detachment in order to open up somebody's head and pull out their brain? You know, I mean, not all psychopaths kill people. Not all psychopaths are serial killers. Some of them, I wonder, aren't they necessary? Because I know with my emotions and my empathy, there's no way I could dismember someone, even like as a medical examiner. You know what I mean? Right. No empathy. Or they're just developing morphine into the next step. Right? So I just kind of feel like there's something to it. And I just find the psychology of people is really fascinating. You know, what makes people tick. And those certain people that aren't ticking, like their clock is not ticking. They're like the Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? Some of those crazy people. I mean, do you guys follow any crime channels? I follow Hidden True Crime, although lately I haven't been. I just haven't had it like in me to really follow her. I like her husband though because he's a forensic psychologist, and I like the stuff that he talks about. Yeah, it sure did, Casey. And then I'm definitely a supporter of Grizzly True Crime. I like the way she breaks everything down. She's very organized. And then you guys, there's a YouTube channel called Dreading Cap, Dreading CAP. And he posts a lot of interrogations, and then he makes commentary on how crazy the people are. Oh, you watch TV shows. So, like my mom, we talk about crime all the time, and you know, she's been watching. She picked back up on a very old series called, oh, I forget what it was called, but it's like some kind of TV show, like to deal with lawyers and stuff. And I like literally can't watch TV shows because I can't stand. This is me. For me, I can't stand the scripted writing. I can't stand the fakeness. Like, show me a true interrogation of a killer, and I want to see that. And show me like what really happens in a courtroom. I don't want all the fluff. I don't want all the like extreme emotional like, you know what I mean? Like the TV or Netflix shows. I mean, they're good and all. It's just for me, I want the real stuff. Like I will sit through a courtroom, like put me on the jury. It's a documentary, not a TV show. Okay, I'll check that out. I like forensics. I used to watch Ellery Queen. Okay, I never saw that. You guys are giving me some interesting Quincy MD. I remember that. Hey George, welcome in. Yeah, Quincy. I used to watch Quincy. I mean, when I was younger, I didn't really know what was going on. I don't know. I'm just really like hyping up the like show me the real stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna take note of some of the suggestions you guys are making. Now 48 hours, that's real, right? 48 hours. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. Oh wait, that's old. 48 hours. That's like from the 90s, isn't it? Is that still running? Remember there was that old show, Bad Boys, what you gonna do? Cops, was it called? First 48? Okay. Oh, Columbo, yes. Now, see, Columbo was good. Now, listen, there's another channel that I watch. Well, I'm subscribed to. I don't really have time to watch all day, but Koshak. Oh, is it Casey? I did not know that. I watch it. There's a channel I like that I'm subscribed to called the Behavior Panel. Have you guys ever heard of them? Behavior Panel is like these 4 guys, and they're like originally like they're the real deal interrogators, army interrogators, special ops, all that. Where they will take a case, like for instance, say Casey Anthony. Remember she did that Peacock show documentary a few years back? So they would take portions of that and then they would break it down, looking at her body behavior, body language, tell if she's lying or not. Oh yeah, you guys should watch it. It's called the Behavior Panel. I mean, if you like that stuff. The Behavior. I can't write to save my life tonight. Let me see. I wonder if I can add them. Let's see if I can add them. I'll try to add them. I don't know if it'll work. But yeah, they're just these 4 guys and they sit in the 4 squares like the Brady Bunch. And then they take like an interrogation or anything like crime. It's all crime. And then they break down their body language and the way they move, the way their lips move, the way their eyes move. You can tell if somebody's lying or that something's going on or something's off. And they tell you, like, they teach you even how to recognize weird things or like just by somebody's body language, how you can tell like if they got a body hidden in their closet or something. This one guy I know used to watch Cops to know if cops were watching him. Okay. And let me just ask you a question. For everybody that's in the chat, if you are here, if you live in California or Los Angeles, what is up with y'all's car chases out there? Like, why are the car chases always on like the 405 or they're always in Los Angeles? You always see the CHP out there chasing people, and like that doesn't happen on the East Coast. We don't do car chases out here. Can somebody explain that to me? Is that like a thing? Because first time I ever saw a car chase in LA was OJ Simpson. So is that like a cultural thing? Kelly, there are so many people getting run over in car chases. Yeah, OJ Simpson is like every time I turn on, like if I put YouTube on or the news on, there's a helicopter and it's like another car chase. And it's crazy. It like can be turned it could be turned into like some kind of a TV show or something. It's crazy not safe walking anymore, riding a bike. Well, you're in LA, right? Or somewhere in California. I know Melly is. But don't you agree, Casey? Like we don't have car chases out in Jersey. It's not a thing here. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, I'm going to have to AI this in the chat bot thing and just ask, like, what is the deal? Is it really dangerous on the roads out there? Is it because you guys have so much traffic? Like, what is the deal? Are people going mad? Hey, Crazy Tempest, welcome. Hi, RMX. Yeah, right? I've never seen a car chase here. I've been here for years. I've never seen a car chase. And like with you have so much traffic out there, where can anybody really go? I see people on the road doing like 150 miles an hour running away from the cops. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, car thefts, but not so much car chases. Casey says, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I need somebody to answer this question for me, like literally. I mean, I guess it depends on where you go. Like in some states, if you get pulled over by the cop, people shoot at the cop. In other states, people just follow orders. In other states, people go take them for a ride, like a car chase. I guess it just, and yeah, it just depends where you are, I guess. All right, you guys. So, wow, we've been live for an hour. See, and this live stream is working beautifully, but the other live stream was not. I don't understand it. I'm still surprised you said the freeway number. I was told they don't say that on the East Coast. No, we say the number. We don't call it a freeway. The East Coast, we call it a highway. And on the West Coast, you guys call it a freeway. My brother lives in LA, so I know there's definitely a difference. Yeah. But no, we say the number, like the closest, the biggest number here is the Interstate 95, I-95, which goes all up and down the East Coast. So yeah, we say the number. We just don't call it a freeway. We call it a highway. I don't know why they call it a highway. Freeway actually makes more sense to me. Yeah, well, my brother, George says, yeah, well, my brother years ago was in a car chase in my town. He was driving my sister's Mustang GT. He had a suspended license and was high on coke. Oh, that's terrible. That's nice, but that's terrible. That's crazy. The 405, I was told East Coasters just say 95. I do. Jose, he lives in Ojai, but he's actually moving out of the country. No, we say the numbers. Crazy Tempest. My PayPal username is in the link. Oh wait, there's a link. Just click the link. You don't need my name. Just click the link. Don't go by the name. I don't remember if I had House of Virgo and PayPal before. I don't know. Just go up to the top of the chat. The link is pinned at the top, the PayPal link. It apparently it is, yeah. And he's had like a ton of earthquakes out there. Yeah, I haven't been out there. Oh, well, that's the only link that you can get through to me. I don't know why it's giving you a hard time. Here, I'll post it for you. That's the PayPal link. Oh, what is going on here? Did it come through? There you go. Yeah, on the East Coast, we don't have like many. The main super, well, freeway in your case, highway in ours, is 95, I-95, because it goes all the way from like New England all the way down to Florida. Oh, I don't know. That's the link. Are you logged into PayPal? Anybody else? Somebody in the chat, click on that PayPal link that I just posted and tell me what's happening for you. Tell me if it's working, because it was working before. If everybody's having a problem, then yeah, we got a problem. But if not, then it might just be you, Tempest. And let me know. Oh, it works for me. Oh, wait, it works and then it does go to a white screen. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It doesn't load. No shit. Oh, I don't know how else to tell you. My username, let me look it up. Because there's a few that are similar. Let me give you the exact username, if I can even find it. Oh, is my QR code up? Oh, let me see. There's my QR code. You might be able to scan that if you're on a laptop. Hold on. I'm going to get you my username because I don't even know what it is. It should just be Moon Pie Tarot. You know, it used to have like you could do here, let me see if I can scan it from where I'm at. Maybe it'll show up. PayPal.com. Yeah, the link's not working. That's so dumb. Can you do a super chat? Super chat or Cash App? Hey, Katie. Yeah, it is doing a blank screen. It gets it and then it disappears. So I don't know what's going on with that. Super chat or Cash App, that works. I'm having like just the worst time with these live streams lately. I do not know what the deal is. I wish YouTube would bring back our original names. Let me see here. So I'll take that down if that's not working. All right. I'm too scared. I will only. Oh, wait. That's from Melly. That was a while ago. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there you go, Tempest. Thank you. All right. Just send me your question here in the chat. It's just one of those days. I'm telling you, it has been. I have been feeling like kind of disconnected today. Like I'm spent most of my day trying to put together the logistics of a website. And I just like could not make the connection for certain things I needed to do. And the worst part is that I started using like Gemini chat to try to make sense of some things. And I feel like the more I use Chat GPT or GPS for directions, the dumber I get. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to anybody? Anybody feel that way, or is it just me? Hey, Katie. Thank you, girl, for your payment. Thank you. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe because Jose said earlier that there was a super solar storm. I guess it can affect people. Is your PayPal moon at Moonpie Tarot with a pic of a girl sitting on a moon? That should be me. Yes. But I think I had two separate. I think with PayPal, I can't remember. It's such an old account. And when I log into it, it doesn't even show me like any of my information on it. No. Well, it should be me. It should be my profile picture should be a picture of me with like a red circle around it. Y'all, let me see if I can. I think that it's me. Looks like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Because did I change it? I don't even know if I changed it. Yeah, it looks like it should be with a red circle around it. They used to have like with PayPal, you could do PayPal me, PayPal.me, and it just doesn't let me. I don't know what happened to it. So now I have this stupid link. All right, let's see. Crazy. Will Mel and me reconcile this year, or this year will it be when I move to Arizona? Okay, let's take a look. Will Mel and Crazy Tempest reconcile this year, or will it be when she moves to Arizona. All right. Oh, you get the Lovers. And you too also have. When are you moving to Arizona? Oh, you guys are definitely going to be together. Definitely. So I'm feeling like June. I'm getting June. June. So I don't know when you're going to Arizona, but I'm picking up June of this year. Hey, Katie girl, go ahead and send me your question. I got your Cash App, darling. End of next year or the following. I figure I would let them do their thing while I continue working on myself. Well, I'd say the start of the summer, June this year. That's what I'm picking up. I mean, it's just going all the way. Right now, there's a little bit of hesitation. You know, it's like, do we or don't we? But something shifts and changes in June. Yeah, it's good. I mean, if that's what you want, it looks positive. For sure. Is Katie here? Where's Katie? Is Casey a trucker? Thank you, Crazy, for sending your super chat. I appreciate that. Casey, are you a trucker? Trucking. Dun, 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 keep trucking. I get it. It's the current energy kind of thing since things do happen. Yeah, there's been a lot of crazy energy. You're welcome. For sure. For sure. Showed up just now, spot on in the earlier part, staying calm. Hey, Jason, welcome in. Hey, Anna Huffman, welcome in, you guys. Hey, Anna. Welcome in. So happy you guys can be here. Yeah, I did that reading over an hour ago. So we're just doing Q&A if anybody wants to get a reading, and we're just chit-chatting. I tried to do the live stream earlier and my internet was just cutting out and lagging and it wasn't working. I don't know what the heck was going on with that. That was just some craziness. And yet tonight it's just been, here we are, and it's been fine for an hour and a half. So I don't know. Hey, I just noticed none of your mods are in. Yeah, they popped in earlier, but I don't know. My mods are here for the specific time frame. But I'm trying to find mods that are also I can add to my channel that just got nothing else to do. They don't have any major commitments and they just want to, they're just available to pop online. Like I need to have, so right now I got about like 5. I need to have a good 20 so that they can all, somebody can just always show up. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. Because, you know, they got lives, they work. Yes, Jason. Verizon for sure. Verizon for sure. And I have, so I use my camera to stream. right here. And I have Verizon, but it's T-Mobile. So I don't know. They were saying T-Mobile was fine, but then if it's Verizon, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Like they're all combined now. So I don't know what was going on. Thank you, single Virgo. What is coming towards me in love this year, if anything? Ooh la la. Let's take a look. I do need a devoted guy for sure. Okay, so you got the Queen of Wands. You have the Four of Swords. Oh, let me just tell you. Let me just tell you, Katie. You've had your phone's been dry, girl. Your phone's been dry. Nothing's really been coming out. Nothing's really been popping up interesting for you. Okay. And you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. Okay. I want to tell you that. Like, so what I'm picking up in your energy is that, you're ready to go. You're ready to make a connection. You're ready for love. Okay. But either the guys or people that you're meeting, I don't know where you fall in maybe you're just homosexual relationship or whatever, or heterosexual. I don't know. I never know with anybody, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Either they just want to sleep with you, or they're dull, or they're boring, or no one has been really much of anything. But that shift with the Wheel of Fortune is coming. Okay, it's coming. So I know everybody's like, yeah, they always say that. But listen, there's a reason why there's a dry spell. Even if you've been dating or you've had a relationship, but it didn't work out or things weren't really happening, there's a major shift. This is major arcana. The wheel is going to start moving. Things are going to start turning in your favor. Okay. And I feel like sometime around March of this year, in terms of your love life. And what that means is I feel like you're one of the people who's going to be very lucky in terms of meeting someone, because there's just been it's been quiet. It's kind of like what they say. I don't know if you know anything about earthquakes, but the ring of fire. When the ring of fire, the earthquakes are going off around the ring of fire, that's not a problem. What's the problem is when nothing's happening, because something's building when it's real quiet. And you have had no earthquake activity, but boom, there's going to be a major shift in your love life this year for sure. Who's coming in? We'll see. But you definitely, I will tell you this, it's a fixed sign. If you know anything about the fixed signs, it's either someone who is either a Leo, Aquarius, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio. Okay. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. So yeah, you got the wheel in the sky here, girl. Love is going to be knocking on the door this year for sure. It's been too quiet. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate your catch up. Thank you. All right, you guys. So we've been on for an hour and a half, and it has just been freaking fun. It has just been fun. I'm glad I was able to make up for this. I'm not used to being up this late, but which woman says that my sister was having trouble on Verizon? I know one of my mods has been, and my mods are always in the chat, and I know at least one of them lost cell phone service today. And I think where's Purse, you guys? Where is she? Oh, I forget. I think she's in Florida. I'm not sure. Daytona Beach or Pompano Lauderdale, target April. You up late, Kelly? Yes. You guys are welcome. Yeah, this is very late for me because I'm an old lady. I didn't even get my nap today. So I'm going to get going. It was so, oh, wait, did anybody, wait, let me just double check and make sure I didn't miss anyone. I saw a question there, but I want to make sure. If you guys send me, okay, nothing in Cash App, no super chats, and PayPal's not working, so I think we're good. So it was awesome hanging out with you guys. I'm going to get this video in the stream and get it uploaded so everyone else can catch the earlier reading. I hope you guys have a great night. Stay safe out there, whether you're on I-95 or the 405, if you're on the highway, if you're on the freeway. I know we got snowstorms coming in the next 10 days, so get yourself prepared. And if I have any tarot readers or anybody that does energy work or anything like that, and you are trying to build your clientele, please reach out to me. Go over to my community tab post here on my channel. There is a post that I have put up in terms of how you can get involved in a project that I'm doing. Okay. And you could shoot me an email to House of Virgo to inquire. So yeah, have a great night, you guys. Love y'all. Thank you for being here and hanging out with my boring butt. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow for your weekend reading. All right. Bye.